So the NBA playoffs are finally arriving in a few days, and teams who made the postseason likely have a good idea of what their rotations will look like. Typically, we see rotations get shorter and more minutes go to starters in the postseason, and I think this should definitely still apply to the Lakers. Also, I will be doing a preview and prediction video for whoever the Lakers match up against once the play-on games are finished, and for other teams as well, so be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for those vids. But in this video, let's break down the Lakers' likely playoff rotation and minutes distribution, and see where we may see some fluctuations in the lineup that may occur when Rondo comes back to play. Alright, so for the starters, I have LeBron at 38 minutes, KCP at 30, Danny Green 26, Anthony Davis 36, and McGee at 14 minutes per game. Off the bench, I have Caruso at 26 minutes, Waiters at 24 minutes, Kuzma at 28, and Howard at 18. So I think the starting lineup should be the same as we saw throughout most of the bubble, and it's definitely pretty expected. LeBron should run the point on offense, and having KCP replace Bradley in the starting lineup should help provide some solid 3-point shooting and perimeter defense that LA has been missing with Bradley gone. Hopefully, Green will pick up from his slump and inconsistencies, but that's also no guarantee. And with that in mind, I could see Green's minutes being reduced heavily into the low 20s. If he doesn't provide consistent 3-point shooting, and those minutes will likely go to the hot shooter off the bench in each respective game, with that likely being Waiters on offense or Caruso for more defense. Of course, Davis is a staple, and hopefully he'll get out of his stretch of poor play in the bubble, but I'm not worried about him, and McGee should only see about 14 minutes per game or so as a token starter, but Howard and Davis should see most of the minutes at center as well. Off the bench is where things get very interesting, as I see Caruso playing a huge role, and it's going to be something to watch if he can handle the pressure in his postseason debut. He's going to have to do some more ball handling and playmaking when LeBron needs a breather, and that's something he hasn't been able to consistently do well this season. So I like Caruso a lot as an off-ball hustle guy, but him as the primary ball handler isn't ideal at all. Waiters should also share some of the playmaking duties, and that should take some pressure off of Caruso, and the Lakers are definitely going to need Waiters to provide some steady scoring when LeBron or AD is out of the game. Kuzma has also had some big games recently, and LA is going to rely on him for some solid shooting and scoring off the bench as well. Kuzma will also have some tough defensive assignments in guarding teams' opposing wings at times, which could be guys like Kawhi and PG, and hopefully he can step it up and play some solid D like we've seen him play at times in the bubble. Howard should provide some great rim protection off the bench and should see about 18 to 20 minutes per game or so, and that should round out the Lakers' 9-man rotation at least until Rondo returns. So speaking of Rondo, once he does in fact return, I think he should see some minutes at least depending on how the Lakers are playing at the time he comes back. He should help bring a much needed playmaking boost off the bench, and hopefully we can see him activate playoff Rondo. He will likely be eased into rotation, and if he does in fact play well, I can see him cutting into Caruso's and Waiters' minutes. Also, I do not see Markieff Morris and J.R. Smith getting consistent minutes, but they may see some spot minutes in certain matchups. But overall, I'm excited to see how the Lakers play in the playoffs, and I think they have a great team to help them get far in the postseason this year. So that's a wrap. Thank you guys all for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more daily NBA content just like this, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, as I really do appreciate all your guys' support and it really does go a long way into helping the channel grow. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram and hit me if you want to talk about basketball or business. Just drop a comment down below on my photo or DM me and I'll definitely try to get back to most of you guys there. Drop a comment down below on your predictions for the Lakers playoff rotations. What are your thoughts, and also do you agree with mine? Let me know as I do read comments. I'm definitely interested to see what you guys have to say here as well. So without that being said, once again, thank you guys all for watching. Hopefully I will see you in the next video. Peace.